We're not starting, but I preface this by saying we've never called a press conference and we're a small church, so we're figuring it out as we go. So be gracious. We'll give you guys a few seconds to set up and then we'll get started. Thank you. We ready, or you guys need a few more seconds?
One more second.
Yep, take your time. Yeah.
Do we have anybody that's in this one?
You're gonna get that one.
Okay,
The
which is
benevolent.
CHN?
Oh, Sharon Cooper's gonna receive it because we need to hand them all
Okay.
out.
Excellent.
But, yeah, and I told all of them, or those who I wasn't in contact with, if you'd like to be in touch with CHN Housing Partner, we can provide their contact information as well.
Somebody in contact with them already?
Yeah, I think someone has, so. Yes. Yeah, keep it on hold. You good?
I'm good.
You good? Yeah, you gonna stand there, we're gonna present you with the check, we got it, and we'll go from there. Good, good, everybody good? Can I get thumbs up? Thumbs up, wonderful, okay. Welcome to South Euclid United Church of Christ. My name is Reverend Courtney Clayton Jenkins. That's spelled C-O-U-R-T-N-E-Y, Clayton, C-L-A-Y-T-O-N, no hyphen, Jenkins, J-E-N-K-I-N-S. I'm the senior pastor and teacher of South Euclid United Church of Christ. Nearly 5 years ago, our church began a project that we called Servolution. Servolution was the month of October in our church where we did ridiculous community service, about 2,500 hours of community service in the month of October. When COVID hit last year, we did our best to pivot in the midst of the pandemic by providing Servolution, but we simply weren't able to make the impact on loving this city that we love so much so well. When our staff convened for the staff advance, that's what we call it here, in January, we thought of some very courageous and bold ways in which our church could be a blessing to the city of Cleveland. And we came up with the idea of taking 10% of the month's offering for the first quarter of the year and donating that to the city of Cleveland to ensure housing for people who stand in need. Our director of finance had a mild heart attack at the suggestion because we basically are giving away our payroll to ensure that others can keep and others can have. And so we're very, very thankful that as we have what's known as our B.I.N food pantry, the cars you see here today, is a program that we have where we give away 100 pounds of groceries to nearly 300 households every month, and it is primarily led by retired individuals. What we found as people were going through the line was that housing was a great need, and that for many people coming to our food pantry or even going to the food bank, they were there for the first time because of the pandemic, and many were coming because they wanted to ensure that they were able to stay in their homes. As a result, today, we are giving away $34,069 to the city of Cleveland to ensure that people can stay in their homes. We are super grateful that about $4,000 will go to members right here of South Euclid United Church of Christ. That's important because so often people come to churches and say, hey, I need help. And churches are famous for saying, we'll pray for you. But it's great to be a church that can back prayer up with purpose and with power and with a donation to lighten the load. And then after that, we're grateful that we're giving away $5,000 to the Legal Aid Society of Greater Cleveland which is designated for the housing court. And so that $5,000 will help folks who are really far in the process to stay in their homes. And then we are so thankful to partner with Monument Realty Company, where we will give $10,000. They are a minority-owned real estate and property management company who happen to be here with us today. It was important to us to make sure that unequivocally a portion of these dollars go directly back into the city of Cleveland to help folks stay inside of their home. And they helped us identify approximately 20 households that we could make this difference with. And finally, our largest donation will go to CHN Housing Partners for a little over $15,000. And there we'll be able to assist with rent, with mortgage, and with property tax. And so we're just thankful for this opportunity. We will share this more fully with our congregation on Easter Sunday. This came about because not only the 10% of the gifts, but also during the Lenten season, we called a financial fast and asked our folks to only spend what they needed and to give away what they could to make sure that others stay. And then finally having all tithe month in March. And collectively, we were able to raise that money. I think it's important to note that our congregation is not necessarily full of very wealthy people. They're just average, everyday people. And it means something when the average, everyday Clevelander chooses to help the average, everyday Clevelander. I would not be able to pay this rent on my own, but it's so amazing that collectively, this is what we've been able to do. So we'll share this message more fully at our Easter Sunday worship experience, which will happen virtually in partnership with Karamu House, which is the oldest Black theater here in the city of Cleveland, where we will tell the stories of those who have been impacted by this gift. Do you have any questions? I don't know. No? Feels good? Okay, I'm gonna present these checks. How about that? You're each holding it, but just come forward with your check. For COVID reasons, hand it to me and I'll hand it back. So Michael is receiving the check. This is for the benevolence fund here at the church to ensure that those members of the congregation are able to receive these gifts. So this will be for the folks who have given and didn't even know that they were probably on the other end of the gifts that has been received. Very good. So this is Deacon Corky Williams, attorney at law. And Deacon Corky has helped us facilitate this piece here for the Legal Aid Society of Greater Cleveland. And so he will ensure that those funds get all the way to them there. And so we're thankful.
Monument Real Estate Services.
Okay, services, very good, got you. So this is Monument Real Estate Services. And so we want to present this check to our partner here, Angela Thompson, and she is the one who will help us make sure that the folks in the city of Cleveland do receive this direct gift.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And receiving on behalf of CHN Housing Partners, their COVID policy does not permit them to be here with us today, but we also present this check to CHN Housing Partners for $15,077. This check for $15,077 to CHN Housing Partner as well. All right, thank you.
Is there a way you guys can all stand up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Social distance?
Yep. The checks are about. Come on, Angela. Actually, yeah, you come on that end and let these three be. Let Angela come in the middle, and then we'll. Does that work?
Podium in the way?
You want us to go to the podium, or are you all good?
I think we're okay.
Good. All right. Thank you. We can finish up the piece. You're good? Felt good? Okay. Does anybody else need an interview or you feel good? We're good? Okay. Which news station are you with? 8. Gotcha. Okay. Very good. Thank you, everyone. And yes, please.